South Africa is truly alive with possibilities, and today we are meeting one of the creative individuals taking the country by storm. Now, Paul Ward is a 23-year-old Cape Town-based photographer / creative individual. He loves what he does. After graduating with a degree in art direction from Vega in Cape Town in 2009, Paul started to emerge as one of South Africa's top young creatives, being listed in Design Indaba magazine's top 50 most influential South African designers 2012. Through the success of his blog diaryofward.com, a social documentary photography blog focusing on Cape Town youth culture, Paul has made a big impression on the youth scene in Cape Town. Diaryofward.com, of course, won Photography Blog of the Year 2011 at the SA Blog Awards. So good to meet you. Welcome to Expresso.
Thanks for having me.
So Paul, tell us, how's this journey been for you so far?
Oh, it's been a very crazy journey the last 2 years, from studying and just throwing myself out into the world of up and
making waves, hey?
Yeah, I've been lucky. But I've just had the opportunity of meeting so many great people, and it's been a wonderful journey.
So excellent. Now, you've been featured in an online magazine called 6B. Tell us more about that. Yeah,
6B is this great new platform of basically based on media, but for any young creatives to kind of showcase their talent, as well as be informed of new information about the industry and new opportunities that are rising. So for anyone that wants to make it, I guess now it's a great new platform. I wish I had it when I was starting out.
Yeah, awesome. You've recently been involved with a sunglass brand campaign that's been very, very successful. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, last year I was very fortunate to work with some of South Africa's best musicians like Jack Parow, Pharrell Perkins.
Wow.
Yeah, and we got to moving out of the documentary, but more into a campaign-based series of just documenting it. But it was a really great opportunity.
And how did you go about doing that in particular? Because some of the pics on the screen right now, take us through that.
Yeah, I was lucky because they all came to one location, so we had them all kind of together, so it was quite casual, and then just pulled them off into set and started shooting them individually, and it's actually shot each in a caravan. Excellent. So they've each got their own.
Well, they look amazing. They look absolutely amazing. So coming from working with celebrities, you are also quite involved with youth development as well. What's your feelings on that?
Well, it's mainly just through my blog, being a social photographer, I'm always out there in front of the youth and with people taking photographs. And I guess people just see me doing it and aspire to do what I want to do. And through that, I get to meet and connect with a lot of young people who are trying to follow the same path as I am.
Oh, and also make a difference while you're at it as well, hey?
I hope so.
Now, the industry is quite an unstable one. Of course, being in South Africa and trying to get into the industry. What's your advice for young creatives in 2012 looking to break into this industry?
Well, I just think with the power of online now, for once we can just start we can be our self-publishers, I guess, online. We don't have to wait for somebody else to say we're good enough or for someone else to kind of give us clearance to go ahead. So just throw yourself into it by putting yourself online and exposing yourself to people. Don't be scared, because when you're working with creativity, you're quite passionate about it, and you don't want people to judge you. But I think just throw yourself out there and take the criticism and go forward.
And where can we check you out on 6B? How do we get to that particular online magazine?
6B, so it's online. I'm sure they've got they've got a Facebook page that's running, and it's very interactive. The magazine launches on the 1st of May, so it'll be on just through 6B. I guess, and on the Facebook.
And your work, how do we get in touch with your work? How do we get to see more of the great stuff that you're doing?
Yeah, well, I'm online quite a lot, as you can see. So through diaryofward.com, you can see where I'll be and what I'll be doing, and through all my online platforms of like Facebook, Paul Ward, or whoispaulward.com. There's lots of ways to find me.
Well, thank you so much, Paul. I think you've inspired a lot of us, and if you're the creative type and you were inspired by meeting this 23-year-old successful man doing some great stuff in Cape Town and South Africa, you can go to Paul's website and see all that he's done. And I am inspired by you, Kia. I think that you might be feeling the exact same way. Well,
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.